about a hard disk and SSDs. Okay, what is hard disk? Generally, we know that one. So yeah, anyway, we are copy pasting, right? What is a hard disk? It is a magnetic storage devices. So yesterday we discussed some storage devices like usually magnetic based and optical storage. Optical storage means the way you read and write through optical kind of stuff. There's a laser beam, so to read and write the data on the disk. But magnetic storage, it is of course the data is stored in the magnetic tapes or magnetic media kind of stuff. Okay, the read and writer header is also for a magnetic tape only. Okay, so hard disk is of course it is a mass storage device. It is a mass storage device. Hard disk is a mass storage device. It is data stores in this platter. Can you see a disk? So this is a magnetic disk. It is called a platter. It's not pure form of magnet. It's actually aluminum alloys with a coating with a magnet on it. Okay. So this is a actuator. This is called a actuator arm. This actuator arm will move inside to outside like this only. Okay. This platter will rotate. So it is attached with a one spindle motor. The motor will rotate the disc. Okay. And this actuator arm tip contains a read and writer header. So it will read the data from your disk and write the data on the disk. Okay. But it will move like this only, one side, in and out, in and out. Once it is rotating, of course, you will recognize by traction centers. Of course, for hard disk, there is a lot of terminologies are there, but we are going with a normal basic thing only. So what is the use of the hard disk, guys? To store operating system, applications, and data, right? Okay, IDE. Okay, earlier days, hard disk is a connectivity. So this is the internal part of hard disk. But outside of hard disk, there is a logical board. From logical board to motherboard, we have to connect for transferring data, reading data, writing data. So we have to connect this hard disk to motherboard. Okay, Gaurav came. Okay, so for that interface, of course, this connectivity, the technology we use called IDE, integrated drive electronics, not integrated development environment. Integrated development environment for a software development means you want to write a Java code or maybe you want to write a C++ code into their IDEs. That IDE is integrated development environment. This IDE is integrated drive electronics. Okay, this is a technology to recognize and to transfer the data to the hard disk and CD-ROMs. So this IDE technology developed as a advanced technology attachments. Advanced technology attachment. In that one, PATA and SATA type of disk are there. Okay, advanced technology attachment. Advanced technology attachment. So this is having two types. One is PATA, parallel advanced technology attachment. Another one is a serial advanced technology attachment. In parallel advanced technology attachment, it contains 40 pin connector, a kind of ribbon cable we are using to connect your hard disk and CD-ROM to your motherboard. Next, SATA came. After PATA, SATA came. Serial Advanced Technology Attachment. It is a 7-pin connector. We use a single wire to connect it. Of course, SATA PATA, a lot of differences are there. Simple difference is the pin are 40. Here it is a 7. There is a ribbon. Here is a single kind of wire. And SATA is faster than PATA. Current SATA version is SATA 3 is 6 Gbps data transmission speed. So this is your IDE. Some people put a direct IDE type, but IDE is a base technology, guys. Disk recognition related technology. This is, can you see? This is a hard disk. This is a PATA interface cable. What happened? Okay, Sagar.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So this is IDE or PATA, because you don't to not confuse kind of stuff. So then I said it is a IDE or a PATA type of disk is look like this, down. So this is the big connector you can see, and this is the jumper cable, and this is the power connecting type. The cable, how it is look like this one. Okay. Good. So it is one side of the cable. Can you see? This is one side of the cable. This is a end cable. This is go to motherboard. It connects to the motherboard. These two connectors are we can connect two hard disks. One hard disk here, another hard disk is here. Or you can connect two CD-ROMs, or one hard disk, one CD-ROM also. If in case you connect two hard disks or two CD-ROMs, compulsory you have to mention which is the main primary one, one is a secondary one, like that. Earlier days the words are like master and slave connectivity. How your system will recognize which is the primary one or a master one, which is a secondary or a slave one, based on this jumper setting. Okay, so this is the cable 40 pin connector. Next one is SATA interface disk. So how it is look like? Of course, one more I will tell. SATA hard disk to motherboard, how it is connected. I'll try to show you this. There is a one good picture will be there. Definitely. This is SATA to motherboard. So this is the SATA cable which is connecting to motherboard like this. So this is connecting to hard disk. I said PATA, but it is showing a SATA hard disk. It is inside a cabinet. This is the two SATA hard disks are connected. This is the data connector, and this is the power connector. So this is your PATA interface, 40 pin connector, hard disk, and this is the power connector. Original one picture is there, that is you can see like this. power connector, here SATA connector, data connector it is. SATA hard disk. So search is correct. Yeah, this is good. See, one end of the cable is go to motherboard, and one of the end this is go to hard disk. Another end is going to some other drive. This is SATA type. See, SATA data connector, SATA power connector. This is SATA power connector. This is not required. So it is a merged one. So new to old difference is there. No? This is how SATA power data cable connector. This is SATA power connector. This is how SATA hard disk is look like. Bottom side. Okay, so this is a data connector. This is the power connector. So here the connectivity just for data connectivity to hard disk. It is the picture, good picture it is. A single cable means in a olden times you can connect one hard disk to your motherboard, the one hard disk only, sorry, one motherboard, one connector, one hard disk. This is one connector, two hard disks or two CD-ROMs. This is one connector, one hard disk, one CD-ROM or a DVD drive. Okay. So in on motherboard, if it is a volt style motherboard, so you have a two SATA connectors on motherboard. Two SATA sockets are there. In a PATA sockets are there. Okay. Currently we have a new motherboard. The motherboard having a four SATA connectors. Four SATA connectors. Okay. So any devices, either it is PATA or SATA guys, four drives we can connect. Four drives, four hard disks, four CD DVD, or two hard disks, two CD DVD. Like depends upon your requirement, you can connect. So 2 to 4 we can connect it. So 1 to 4 or otherwise 1 to 4, 1 or 0 to 4. Like maximum 4 drives we can connect it. Either CD drive or maybe it is a hard disk drive. Whether it is a SATA or PATA type of connectivity. Okay. If it is a old days PATA type of motherboard, so it is two connectors PATA because two cables, four devices. Now it is SATA. SATA is a single wire kind of stuff, means only one wire, one device kind of stuff connectivity, right? So we have a four SATA connectors on a motherboard. Next one. Of course, this is another one. Internal hard disk, guys. So hard disk nowadays we are using both internally and externally. Both hard disks are there. Internal hard disk is there, external. Currently we are using SATA type of hard disk only. Currently we are using SATA type of hard disk only. Okay. So we have a internal hard disk. In generally in internal hard disk we have a 3.5 inches, 2.5 inches hard disk is there. Okay. Something imagine it is showing. 3.5 inch hard disk like this. This is the 3.8-inch hard disk, 2 terabyte Seagate company. It's a 1 terabyte 3.5-inch Seagate hard disk. What is the use of this 3.5 inches? It is suitable for a desktop purposes only. Another one is 2.5-inch hard disk. 2.5-inch hard disk or a look a smaller 2.5-inch hard disk it is. It is a smaller hard disk. This is useful for a, we don't use much for a, so any other direction showing kind of stuff. So any other type of hard disk. That is waste. Okay. So this is a SATA hard disk, 2.5-inch hard disk. This is internal part and this is a connecting part. Other side we can't able to see. This showing 3.5 inches. I said it is 2.5 inches. It's okay, leave it. Okay. So in internal hard disk, you have a 3.5 inches, 2. Like you want to buy a hard disk and you purchase an hard disk and you said like, sir, it is not suitable for my PC. So why it is not suitable for your PC? Because it is you purchase a bigger one. For example, you are purchasing for your laptop. You are purchasing for your laptop. Then what is the thing you have to buy? You have to buy 2.5 inches, not 3.5 inches. Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to show guys. Okay, you buy a 3.5 means it is a for desktop purposes, and you have to buy a 2.5 for your laptop purposes. And of course, there is a mini PC kind of stuff. Another one is a external hard disk. Another one is a external hard disk. This is Seagate 1 terabyte of external hard disk. What is the use of this 1 terabyte of external hard disk? You can connect hard disk to your PC. So I will show you. You can connect your hard disk to your system through USB port. Easy way. Okay. Simple 3.5 inches. You can connect it. Don't require any external power supply to it. This does not require any external power supply. What is the use of this external hard disk? What is the use of this external hard disk? You can store your additional data. Means you don't want to put your in a system. It is not daily use system. For example, guys, in my laptop I have a movies, downloaded movies are there, class recorded videos sometimes. This is I'm deleting. Okay, now we are putting in YouTube, so we don't require to store in our physical machine. So I'm deleting it. So earlier days, so I have to share, like I want to review, then I'll keep it some videos in my laptop. So what I will do, so now it is heavy in my laptop. My laptop disk is limited, so I cannot keep it. I can't delete it. So what I will do, I will move to laptop. I download a lot of operating system files like a Linux related, Windows related, Windows servers related. Okay, different type of applications I download. Games I will download. If it is not required in your PC, it is you are not using currently, means better to copy in the external hard disk. And you are taking a backup of your PC, either it is system image backup or complete your data backup you are taking, you can keep it in your external hard disk. Different sizes are available in external hard disk also. To transfer a heavy data, You can also transfer heavy data. Okay, what is heavy data means? For example, last time one of our colleague means another sir is also trainer. So he wants some images, operating system related images and some application, VMware kind of applications. What I have done, I connect my external hard disk, I copied it from my PC to my external hard disk. I told him to copy it to your PC. So I transfer almost around 15 GB data, more than 10 GB data, I transfer it. Okay, so this is to transfer or carry heavy data because of the external hard disk also available 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte kind of stuff. So obviously it is useful. But my guideline, so my guideline is guys, that is you are using an external hard disk, you want to buy an external hard disk. If you have little money, buy 2 terabyte. You don't have much data. You have hardly 100 to 100 GB only. 1 terabyte, that is enough. Because nowadays no need to download any movies, and also we can simply available in our OTT platforms. So not required. Earlier, any movies came, then if it is available in the torrents or some other sites, we download it. It is not required. Even songs also not required to download. You can use Wink or Spotify kind of stuff, right? So data storing at a client end means user end, it is reducing. But data is storing in a remote area, it is increasing. Point is, you are not having more data, like it is can be 100 to 100 GB by a 1 terabyte. If it is crosses like 200 to 500, better to go with the 2 terabyte. Why? Because of guys, data keep increasing. Your data is more than 200 means in future also it will be become more and more better to buy 2 terabyte. For example, yours data is around 1 terabyte, buy 2 terabyte only. Okay, do not buy 4 terabyte or 8 terabyte external hard disk. Better to buy 2 hard disks instead of buying a 4 terabyte of hard disk. Better to buy 2 terabyte of hard disk. So why? Because of if you put 3 terabytes of data in 4 terabyte, if something goes wrong, then your total data is lost. No, so, like that. Okay. So external hard disks are really helpful for transferring data, storing your data, backup data, used and unused data part. You guys understand SATA PATA connectivity? 2.5 inches, 3 inches.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. Next part I am telling SSD. Next part it is I'm telling you about a SSD. What is an SSD? Solid state drive. When we learn a computer as in a part of our curriculum or any additional things, so you should know the abbreviations. That's it only. We never seen that time what is SSD. Okay, solid state drive, SCSA, small computer system interface, this kind of stuff. Okay, solid state drive it is. Now it is available little like compared to last year or compared to 2 years back to now. The lot of cost changes also. The cost is also coming down. Okay, so and that too nowadays if you buy any laptops, there are coming with a built-in SSDs only. There are coming with a SSDs. Okay. SSDs are basically NAND memories, NAND, NAND type of memories, like your pen drives, memory cards. Okay, how it is there, not memory cards exactly say. Memory cards also NAND memories only. Your pen drives, okay, those are all the NAND memories. Okay, Guys, data store in the hard disk is in Platter, but data store in the SSD is in the chips. It is also a non-volatile memory. It is also a non-volatile memory. What is meaning of non-volatile memory? Even if your power is off, data will be available in the your device. Hard disk, SSDs, pen drives, memory cards, all these are all non-volatile memory examples only. Again, what is about SSD guys compared to normal regular SATA hard disk? It is a light in weight. Okay, it is a lightweight. You can easily carry, easy to transport. Okay, less power consumption. It consumes very less power. Small in size as compared to hard disk. Okay. Small size, less power consumptions, easy to transport. You can simply put it in your packet because it's very lightweight. Okay, it's a kind of cardboard size and cardboard weight and high speed data transmission. Okay, you can read and write data very fast. Data transmitting to SSDs also very faster. Very suitable for operating system and applications. You achieve a faster boot speeding. Like you turn on your PC, voice will be load very faster as compared to operating system. Faster application loading. Okay. Faster gaming. So you want to store a game inside, the game is also load very fast way. Booting. System will boot faster. Application loading. Heavy applications, like you are a mechanical person, so you have a heavy application, then you want to run. So from hard disk it will take light, but read and write faster in a SSDs. So that is the one. Gaming or heavy applications. Okay. It is not suitable for us storing a data. Storing data again, so everything is a data only. What is storing data means a regular data. Regular data, that is we should add a point guys, regular. Okay. For example, I downloaded a movie. Heavy movies there, like I have a 10 movies are there. So each movie is a 1 to 2 GB. So it is around total is a 10 GB, 20 GB, 15 GB data. Okay. I have a documents. I have a documents. Applications, not installed applications. Okay. Application, not installed, just downloaded applications. These are regular data only guys, pictures, videos. So these are all regular data only. Okay. Now, why it is not suitable? Because it is a hard disk as compared to your SATA hard disk, SSDs, sorry, compared to PATA, SSDs are fast. Compared to PATA hard disk, SSD is fast. Sorry. Somewhere I'm disconnecting. Where I'm disconnecting. What happened after T? Okay. Why it is not suitable for a regular data, guys? Because SSDs are costlier than a regular hard disk. The cost. Okay. So here I written that this is the olden days of thing. Okay. If you compare the cost of 1 TB of regular hard disk, any type of hard disk it is, hard disk 1 TB of hard disk to compare 1 TB of SSD. And in SSDs also two types, then we can see. One 1 TB SSD. Okay, both the cost I will try to show. This is P5. It is little costlier as compared to this. This is a normal one, 1 terabyte, Crucial 1 terabyte hard disk. Okay, 2.5 inches SATA interface, 5171 1 terabyte of hard disk. This is NVMe. So in Crucial only we have a this type. So same company, so no confusion. That's the point. In Crucial only this type we have a two different. So I'm going with a little cheaper. That is P5 model. This is P2 model. I'm going with the P2 only. So that is costly. This is 6,741. Okay. Next, 1 terabyte of regular hard disk. Internal hard disk. Okay. This is again little costlier one, but still it is a, can you see, 1 terabyte, 3.5 inches. How much it is? 3,000. How much it is? 3,000. Around the cost is 2,799. This is 3,000 certain changes, 3,000 some changes there. Okay. You go for laptop 2.5 inches. Okay. This is 2.5 inch SSD. How much cost is? 4,599. So that much difference is there. So it is 5,000. Now I said now already cost is got reduced. That's why it is good. One more difference, yeah, that is the point, guys, the cost differences. Next, in SSDs, there is a two type of, yeah, tell me.
So what does it mean 2.5 inches?
2.5 inches, size of the hard disk, size. Again, so 3.5 hard disk, 2.5 inches hard disk, the hard disk size. See this? This is 3.5, this is 2.5 inches. 3.5, 2.5.
So how will I know which one should I get?
Which one?
Which one should I get? How will I know, sir?
Yeah, if you are using a desktop, 3.5. If it is for a laptop, 2.5.
Okay, now it's getting. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Or mini PCs, like you have to specify as if you take mini PC, so it's a 2.5 inches hard disk or a SSD, 2.5 inches SSD. Depends upon interface and type of where it is required, where you can connect it. Okay. So it's a 2.5. It is a 2.5 inches. So it is suitable for a laptop. It is saying desktop PC, but laptop is good. Okay, that is Notepad SSD. This is desktop SSD. So cost and that much difference is there. This is same company, guys. You can see M.2. This is also 1 terabyte. It is showing around a 9,591. This is a SATA interface. The cost it is not showing. Okay, so that is the point here. In SSDs also, we have a two type of interfaces. Two type of SSDs. The second one we have a different variations are there. We'll see that. As I said, guys, compared to PATA hard disk, SATA hard disk is faster compared to SATA hard disk, SATA hard disk is faster. Where I'm missing? So in a SSDs, we have two interfaces. Okay. So this is a SATA type of SSD. Okay. Sorry. Again, where I'm. Okay. I will come back to that point again. Okay. It is a SATA interface. How you will connect a SATA hard disk? Same way we will connect a SATA interface SSD. Okay. The next type of SSD is NVMe M.2 interface. Okay, M.2 interface it is. This is a hard disk. We cannot connect like your SATA interface. Like with the cables, we cannot connect it. We should connect it directly to your motherboard. On motherboard, we are connecting this directly. Okay, on motherboard, we'll connect this one directly. And of course, as compared to SATA interface hard disk, it is little costlier. It is mix up. That's I need a small space, but I am getting more space here. Which is better compare cost. This is much better. Now this is much better. This is we can adjust. Okay, guys. This is directly we can insert. Now we are getting this part. Okay. Next, what is the difference between these two things? This is how you connect your hard disk to your motherboard. Same way we will connect it, either it is laptop or a desktop. So both way connectivity is same. Only thing is compared to SATA is faster. SATA hard disk is faster. Compared to SATA hard disk, SATA interface SSD is faster. Compared to SATA interface SSD, this M.2 SSD is faster. Okay, so this is a data transmission speed, read and write. Can you see read and write speed? Can you see read and write speed? Lot of difference is there. Almost like a 4 to 5 times difference is there. Okay, so that much difference is there. Okay, so I will show you one picture, last picture. It is, you don't record all these things. This is good picture. Can you see here it is? This is a laptop on motherboard directly it is inserted. Okay, see? This is the SSD crucial
Yes.
SSD. Okay, like this. Even if you go to NV non-volatile memory M.SSD. Again, guys, your motherboard is a SSD compatible. Then you have to buy this one. Like you purchase, sir, you said it is a faster. I purchase this SSD, but I don't know how to put it. Then don't buy it. Check your motherboard. Check how to connectivity. Okay, see this is on motherboard, it is directly connected on motherboard, just like RAM you are inserting and but you are putting screw here, so it is very direct connectivity, not data is not passing through wires directly, the internal enhanced one, so it is connected. So this is the interface how it is look like. This is how he is connecting. Some motherboards, guys, I think yesterday class I showed a motherboard. Some motherboard having a 3 to 4 SSD slots. Some are having one, some are no SSD slots. Okay. Some are having multiple slots. It is one to two slots are there for a SSDs. Three SSDs is connected. Okay. So depends upon your motherboard, which one is suitable, you have to connect it. Okay, two SSDs here. So that's it is another fastest part it is. Okay, this is the difference between hard disk and SSD, guys. So once again, hard disk and SSD differences. Hard disk is data stores in the platter, SSD data stores in the chips. Okay, data read and write speed is compared to PATA hard disk. SATA hard disk is faster compared to SATA hard disk. Okay, SSDs are faster. In SSD, SATA interface SSDs and NVMe M.2 interface SSDs are there. SSDs are light in weight, small in size, light, easy to carry, easy to transport kind of stuff. Faster data transmission, faster booting you will get it, faster booting, faster application loading, game loading, heavy applications also you can easily load it. But SSDs are not suitable for storing a regular heavy data kind of stuff. Okay, why? Because of as compared to SSDs, okay, compared to hard disk and SSDs are little costlier. Now the cost is almost all come down because last time I purchased a 240 GB SSD, it is around 3000. Okay, and I purchased 3.5 inches desktop hard disk. That is just only 3000 only. I purchased 1 terabyte of hard disk and 240 GB SSD. Both cost is around same, only 200 300 difference. Okay, so just for operating system, I use that one. Guys, while you are buying a laptop or any desktop, if it is having SSD, please check how many slots are there for SSDs. Like you are buying a one laptop and it is showing 240 GB SSD, then don't buy it, is waste. Because 240 GB, it will be over within the 3 to 4 months. Okay, it is just for show business only. Either you take bigger SSD by default, but SSD size increases, cost also increases. The SSD 500 GB SSD to 1 terabyte SSD, there's 3 4,000 differences there. In a hard disk, that much difference you don't have. 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte, maximum 2000 difference. But 1 terabyte SSD to 2 terabyte SSD, there is at least 5 6,000 difference will be there. Okay. So point is either your system, your laptop must have a multiple SSDs or SSD clam hard disk. Compulsory dual kind of storage, at least two hard disks, sorry, either SSD plus hard disk or two or more SSDs you can able to insert it. In future, at least you have to store the data, right? If you look at my storage, I have a C drive and a D drive, E drive, F drive, Z drive, H drive. Okay, D drive is a very smaller drive. H drive is 200 GB, but it is all data is there in the operating system. You know, my downloaded applications, operating system files is stored always in Z drive. H drive, all my virtual machines are there. This is the H drive alone, it is 531 GB. H drive only 531 GB. But I got only 88.1 GB free space. Not even 100 GB free space is there. Because heavily I am creating virtual machines, lot of virtual machines are there. I store here only. Okay, like your work increases, your learning increases, you create a lot of data, then compulsory need a much larger storage. Okay, so these are the things about hard disk and SSD. It is also one common question. Guys, relax 5 minutes. Then I will start